friends, it's me, Giuliana. I just filmed a tutorial using the new Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The eyeshadows in this palette are amazing. Look at this like combination of eyeshadows. It's gorgeous. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I tried to do something a little bit more unique. And yeah, if you decide to recreate this look, tag me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well because that's where I'm the most active. I have all that information below, and yep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, so I've already done my foundation and my eyebrows, so the first thing that I'm going to do for this look is prime my eyes using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I'm just taking a little bit and patting it on my lid and also along my lower lash line because you guys know I like to go ham on the lower lash line. So in order to set that primer and prepare my eye for blending eyeshadow, I'm going to take just the tiniest amount of translucent face powder and pat it on top of the primer. Okay, so the first shadow that I'm using is called Bone Fresco. This is this color right here, and I'm taking a Cura blending brush. Cura is the name of the brand, and I'm just taking like a little amount and blending this into the crease. I'm making sure not to connect down to like my outer V because I need to like leave room for the shimmer shadow that I'm going to put along my lid and then carry out with the crease since this is kind of like a cut crease look. So I'm just building this shadow up a little bit at a time. So the next step is defining the crease, and I'm going to be using the shade Love Letter, which is this one right here. And I'm using the brush that comes with the palette. I'm using the smaller side of the brush, which is like the packing side. And I'm just going to be packing this color into my crease and then using the blending side of this brush to blend it into the transition color. So now that I've finished blending the crease, I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of concealer and even out just the end, just like the tail of the crease over here. I'm just kind of going to clean up any fallout or, you know, overflow of the eyeshadow that happened while I was blending. The next shade that I'm going to be using is called Vermeer. It is this light sparkly shade right here. I'm patting this shade onto my lid and see how like I'm carrying it out with the crease. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Makeup Addiction Precision Shader Brush to run Red Ochre, which is this brick color right here. And I'm going to be running this along my lower lash line. I'm not blending it out, I'm just running it along the lower lash line. Getting up close and personal with them lashes. So as you may or may not be able to see, I'm carrying this a little bit past my lower lash line so that when I add the wings to this look, it'll be like running along the bottom of the wings a little bit. So once again, I'm going in with the brush that comes with the palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Realgar, which is this orange rustic shade right here, and I'm going to be using this to blow out my lower lash line a little bit. now that I'm all done with the eyeshadow, I'm going to use a black gel eyeliner. This one is by Frankie Rose Cosmetics, and I'm going in with a Morphe E38 brush, and I'm just going to be putting this along my tight line, which is like the waterline for like the top of your eye kind of, and it's hard to get it up here. What helps me is looking down. Make a really attractive face when I do this. So now I'm taking a little bit of the gel liner and I'm just running it very sparingly along my lash line. The reason I'm doing this is just to make my lashes look thicker when I do put my falsies on. So if you choose to, you can continue with the black gel liner and use that for your wings, but I want to use colored liner for this look, so I'm just going to take a Q-tip and take off any black that got along my waterline. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using this OPV Lashes liquid lipstick in the shade Wild Girl. It looks like this. It's a very pretty orangey brick color, and I just put a little bit on my hands, and I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors liner brush to put this on my waterline and also to make my wings. I'll zoom in so you guys can like see me do that. Hello. Okay, so update. The year is 2025 and I'm still working on this winged liner. Okay, so I'm finally done with my liner. I'm just going to put on some mascara and prep to apply lashes. The lashes that I'm going to apply are called Daffodil, and they're by the brand Kira, and they look like this. So I just applied my lashes, and now I'm going to start contouring. I'm going to be using my Lunatic Cosmetic Labs contour book. I think that's what it's called. It's so amazing. I mean, look at this thing. It's beautiful. Bask in its glory. I'm going to be using this shade, and this shade. First, I'm going to start with the lightest shade, and I'm taking my Morphe E4 brush and blending this light contour shade into the general contour region. To deepen up my contour a little bit, I'm going to be going in with this Dose of Colors flat top brush. I absolutely love, love, love this brush for contouring. I'm going to be using the two darker colors and just using this brush to really just do the work for me. You just kind of gotta put it on your face and it just works. So now I'm going to be using another Dose of Colors brush, and this one is for powder and blush. So the blush that I'm going to be using is called Love Letter. Ooh, the same name as the shade that I used on my crease. Oh, isn't that a coincidence? So yeah, this blush is by Makeup Geek, and it's so beautiful. Look how amazing that is. So this is super, super pigmented, so I'm trying to apply like the smallest amount possible, just on the apples of my cheek and like kind of blending it into my contour a little bit. So since I got the whole Anastasia Beverly Hills palette going on, I'm going to use her new Glow Kit For my highlight, this one is called Sun Dipped, and I'm using these two shades, Moonstone and Summer, and I'm going to be applying this with yet another Dose of Colors brush. The Dose of Colors brushes are seriously bomb. I love them. Ooh, da highlight dough. Da highlight dough, slay girl, slay. So now I'm using my foundation brush just to prep my lips for the lipstick. The lipstick that I'm going to be using is one of my favorite Anastasia liquid lipsticks. It's in the color Crush. Look how beautiful this is. Like watch this. Oh, it's gorgeous. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I absolutely love this look. I wanted to create something that's like unique with this palette because I really love this palette, and I wanted to put something out there that's like just a little bit different from what other artists are doing, and I really hope that you guys like it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Give me suggestions. Tell me what you like, what you want me to do differently, what you didn't like. Leave me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Don't leave me a thumbs down. So please subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I'm the most active on Instagram, and also I have a Snapchat and Twitter. All that information will be down below or somewhere on the screen. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video again. I'm super excited to upload it, and that's all I got to say. So bye!